You know, I'm surprised that these TIE fighters can bounce off all these obstructions so easily when, in Aftermath, a TIE fighter crashing into a B-1 battle droid instantly destroyed the TIE fighter. You'd think they would blow up a lot easier.
I'm gonna... I'd rather... No.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I have to say.
I crashed into the nebula.
It's canon, Joe, it's canon.
It shouldn't be. Mr. Bones was just awful.
It is an official stance of the Jodo cast that Mr. Bones is horrible. I think it's a very cool visual design, and that's where my praise of Mr. Bones begins and ends.
I don't like the idea that he had like HK's memories.
I don't like how he's written like fucking Chuck Wendig writes.
Lol, random.
God, he's the Spork girl with the Invader Zim tee from middle school 10 years ago or whatever.
And he's like programmed by a 12-year-old. Also, I just feel like
he's the most
that's
ex
what
machina character. He literally gets blown to pieces, reassembles himself, and saves the day.
Yeah, and talks about how his memories of being HK were like great.
That's the least dumb thing about him. It's dumb, but it's not as dumb as him just going, "A hug is like love made of violence. LOL, lols, hashtag so random."
he can kill like an entire
Hashtag
like,
blessed.
Stormtrooper Legion. Like,
Oh yeah,
single-handedly.
and the blaster bolts just like blast right off.
And I actually wouldn't know because I didn't get beyond the first 5 pages of Aftermath.
Good.
Well, the writing style does get slightly less Wendig-y in the second and third books, but there's still a lot of Mr. Bones. I don't intend on rereading them.
I don't ever intend on reading them.
So I on the We Rate Droids Twitter account, I've had a couple people recommend or ask that I rate Mr. Bones, and I'm like, I don't ever say anything. I'm like, I can't, because I have a rule that droids shouldn't get less than 10 out of 10 or 11 out of 10 or whatever, you know? And I could not in good conscience rate him that high.
Like, morally, you couldn't live with yourself.
I think I did I rated some police droids and I gave them like 0 out of 10 or something.
Didn't you rate like the cook droid that?
I haven't. I never rated him yet, but that's another. I think that's a fun droid, but I don't know how I would put a spin on it. There's a droid that's from a comic or something that like cooked children and fed them to his master. I'm like,
oh, nice.
I don't know how to put a quirky, cute spin on this one. Because like I rated the droid who like mulched Greedo into alcohol or something. Anyway, fuck Mr. Bones.
I feel like if Snap is that good at programming droids, like literally 30 years ago, like why is he in an X-wing? Like why not like have him program some droids to pilot the X-wings? They would do like way better than him.
He didn't get the
Yeah,
scholarship
he wasn't that good of a pilot.
to programming school.
Such a crazy turn his life went.
I'm literally a droid programming savant and constructor and whatever. He's like, Babu Frick must have been like, God, I wish I could be like Snap Wexley.
You know what we should do with this guy who could reprogram B-1 battle droids to take out entire platoons of soldiers? Just put him in an X-wing.
At one point, there must have been like, you know, the Akbar and Leia and all those other resistance leaders were like, if only we had some sort of, you know,
elite
means of creating
droid
like
assassin.
yeah, if we had a droid
Switch about
army.
shield generators.
I wonder if we could get a droid army running, even if we only had a handful of them, if they could fight some stormtroopers for us.
Like
If
one
and,
squad.
and Snap is sitting there like pretending not to listen. He's like, I'm gonna go fly my X-wing.
I can't make anything after Mr. Bones.
It's so sad.
They're going after A, it looks like, or at least the
And-
Snap ID is
and-
lower.
Another
There's 2 of them going to B.
Snap in Aftermath. He had an astromech droid in his X-wing that he's flying in the books as like a child. and which makes Anakin's accomplishments in the Phantom Menace like it. If Snap can build a droid and fly a starfighter, is it really that great, Anakin?
Well,
But
he didn't have the Force.
yeah, so Snap is better than Anakin. He's more exceptional.
God,
Until
no.
he became an adult and he lost all his skills and just became kind of a
A
slender
Grunberg
guy.
of a man. In the book, he has an astromech droid in his ship, and it like gets destroyed, and he doesn't give a shit about it. He's like, I wonder if Mr. Bones is okay. Did you ever see the excerpts of Chuck Wendig's book about how to write books?
Oh god, it was so bad, so painful to read.
It was. We actually lost a patron or two because of Chuck Wendig back in the day.
What?
Well, there was a
They
point
defended
before he
him?
was like super overtly just the most annoying man, and I think it might have been around when Last Jedi was out or something. Basically, he had like some tweets that said racist people should fuck off and stop being racist, something to that effect, and we were like, yes, he is correct. And somebody was like, I like you guys, but I don't like that you support Chuck Wendig or something, and I have to stop supporting you guys. And we were like, okay, bye. Which hurts because, like, yeah, you obviously, sorry, bro, but like, I don't like even if it was for the right reasons, having like sided with Chuck Wendig once just feels bad. I don't know. It was probably like they're being political kind of thing because they're know supporting.
We did it!
Hey, we won.
I mean, I think so, yeah.
there we
But
go.
like, if you're going to like no longer support you guys, at least don't do it right after the racism is bad tweet.
Look at us. Look at us. Look how far we've come.
Look at us. We won. We won a game.
Yay.
I think No Bear might have carried us.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, for show.
He's a whole weight class above us, and I gained like 3 rank points anyway. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
all
be
the way
stuck in this.
I
fucking
wish
thing
they
forever.
explained
6%.
how it calculated your rank and what matters. Like, does winning matter? Does capital ship damage matter? Does kills matter? Do I rank up faster if I beat people who are better than me? It's very unclear, and
Right.
I've stopped caring at all about the rank. I
Yeah.
learned to not care when it didn't give me one, and now I just still don't care. It doesn't matter. It's just
Honestly,
something I
only
can blame.
play this.
It's something I only play it when you guys are on because it's more fun this
Yeah.
way. But it's something I can blame when we don't do well. I'm like, well, the matchmaking in the rank system sucks.